I'm spending the morning getting the house picked up and just clean. The baby just went down for his nap, so I've been like hitting the ground running trying to do that so that I can work on the computer for a little bit, because Cade's in this phase where if I am on the computer just in his line of sight, like he's with Romeo but he can see me, he wants my computer. He's like, so I have to either be tucked away in the office working or like during his naps kind of thing, which is fine. I'm gonna get the sheets in the washer, and then I want to do some updates here in the bedroom. I still have the lights the recess lights that I need to add in here, but because they're like pure white, the recess lights that we bought, the rim is pure white, it's going to like stand out a lot in this room. And since the ceilings are lower in here, I want to go ahead and paint the rim of the recess light the same color as the ceiling. So I kind of waited on this room. I also have the other bedrooms to do. So I want to finish this project up today. We got the main 2 living rooms done and also the stairway. The stairway. Why did that sound so weird? What is that? Got that part done. I'll show you the major difference. You can actually see where you're going. You can actually see the steps. I don't understand it. I think we've just maybe come a long way since these lights were made, that we can see better. I don't know. This is a major upgrade. We've also made a very massive update to our bed. Last week when I got home, I put our new 8 Sleep mattress cover on our bed. I didn't even know something like this existed. And a big thank you to 8 Sleep for sponsoring today's video, because I feel so lucky to even get to test this product out and to experience this product. So 8 Sleep's smart mattress cover slips right over your existing mattress, so you can upgrade what you already have, and it regulates your body temperature individually. So both sides can do different things. So Romeo and I sleep differently. He likes it cool, I like it warm. So I can warm my side, he can cool his side. I can warm my side up to 110 degrees and he can cool his side down to 55 degrees. So it can regulate your body temperature while you sleep, but it also tracks your sleep. So you don't have to wear a wearable. I'm now like obsessed with knowing how I sleep and how to get better at sleeping, like how long I'm in deep sleep, how long I'm in REM sleep, my sleep interruptions. I didn't know that I snored. I guess Romeo was right, but just a little bit, like just for a few minutes, and not as much as him. So if you snore or your partner snores, the smart mattress cover will automatically detect chest vibrations and know you're snoring and lift you up a little bit so that it changes your position so it stops you from snoring. What? How? Also, it can play sound to make you sleep better. And this is all with the goal of helping you to sleep better and sleep longer. That's 8 Sleep's whole goal behind all of their products. They also have a blanket now, will heat and cool. It has the same technology so that it's above you and below you. Because the pod has been clinically proven to increase sleep by 1 hour a night. AI-driven autopilot to learn your sleep habits. It can also wake you up. It has an alarm, and there's like buttons on the side here that you can manually heat and cool and also snooze and dismiss your alarm. Immediately thought of my mom, because my parents sleep very, very differently, and my mom has an electric blanket in her side of the bed that my dad turns on for her every night. And I'm like, I was telling her about this and she was like, what? I was like, I know. You have to look into it. So if you guys have not heard of 8 Sleep or checked out the new Pod 5, definitely recommend. I'll leave the link in my description box and the QR code for you guys. And with my link, you can get $350 off your Pod 5 Ultra. And the best part is you get to try it out for 30 days. Get it in, put it on your bed, see how you like it, sleep with it for 30 days. And if you don't like it, you can return it. But like, I can't imagine you not liking it. This is like next level. Like, your body will definitely thank you for the investment kind of thing. I slept like a rock last night. Romeo did this like crazy cleaning situation with like the rim. I don't know. He was on TikTok and he saw, you know, the dirtiest part in your house is like the rim around your front load washer. So he ordered this like specific cleaning TikTok shop, man. He ordered something specific and he's been deep cleaning it. He ran like a deep clean cycle. He is obsessed with all things like cleanliness, which actually after he did it, I saw an improvement in the fragrance and everything that it kept with our, like, he washed some towels or something and it was kind of crazy. So I'm gonna work in here until the baby wakes up. On my computer, a little bit later, we just went on a walk to keep Cade up because he refuses to go down for a second nap. We only got 1 more hour to go. 1 more. You're doing so good. We went on a long walk, an hour walk. Now we're eating some snacks. I got some samples that I need to look through and approve for candles. Yeah. Basically some like packaging and some new development stuff that's been in the works for quite a while, so I'm excited to see. I know. Yes. This should be a brass sample. If you can imagine what I would be doing in brass. I don't know what that is. Ooh. First look at holiday art. So good. Holiday candle is so amazing, but it's so many different scents combined and so many different things happening. It was really hard to pinpoint what I wanted for the artwork. And I really wanted to do this like bow, coquette kind of like feeling, like bow on top of a Christmas tree, bow on a present, just like the bow is so special at holiday time that I wanted to create something like that. And so that's exactly what my mom was able to paint. And it had some metallic elements in it. And I wanted to make sure that the metallic was like reading, like it was coming through when it's printed. So pretty. And I wanted it to be a nice neutral backdrop to the power that is the vessel color. If you can guess, let me know. A big box? What could be going in a big box? Thank you. What did you do? So I started this hummingbird watercolor when my grandmother got sick and she went to the hospital. And if you saw my recent post or on Instagram this week, she's passed away. So I've been traveling and spending time with family and just celebrating her life. She was amazing. I'm gonna try not to talk about it too much just because I will start crying again, and it was amazing. She lived a great, wonderful life. She was 89 years old and would have been 90 this year, which is crazy. And so I got back from the funeral a few days ago, and my family lives all over. So we all kind of traveled, to the same town and spent a lot of time together. Looking at old photos of us growing up, because my grandparents took care of me a lot when I was little. We would always do things. We were always going places and traveling in their motorhome and going to lakes and play. It was just so many fun, things. And her health had been declining a lot over the last couple of years. So it wasn't sudden, but it still was in a way. So that's where I've been this week. I've been back for a few days now, but it just, I don't know, loss is a crazy thing. It was something we all experience, and coming back, I was emotionally, physically, everything exhausted. Even to get to the town that I was born in, I have to fly and then drive quite a distance. You can tell like my energy is still like not there. I found myself just like slunched and in and out of things that would remind me of my grandmother, like my roses. And I did try and pick up the camera a couple of times, and I just like couldn't do it. There was just like nothing that felt very important to talk about, I I did work over the past couple of days, but got caught up in a lot of computer work, which was good. So I have been kind of like easing back into things. So I have this painting that I started, and it's of a hummingbird because my grandmother loves hummingbirds. And I just did the underpainting. Like I drew the hummingbird, which I was like, okay, hummingbird in a flower. And so I drew it and then did the underpainting of like the colors that I wanted in it. And so I want the flower to be yellow and then the hummingbird to be shades of like green and blue and orange and like a darker orangey brown. So I did all of like the underpainting stuff. So now I get to add in like the stronger colors and the details. So I want to work on this for a little bit while the baby's napping. So yesterday I realized that I hadn't left the house since I got back. And so me, Romeo, and the baby went to the mall just to walk around to Century City. Really wanted, I don't know if I told you guys, see, everything's a blur. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I was on the hunt for like a larger bag, like a larger purse that looked really similar to my small one. I'll show you. So this is my purse right now. I got it from Anthropologie and I really like it, but it's like just enough for like my stuff. My wallet, my phone, you know, like sunglasses and things like that. And I find myself wanting a bigger bag to just go ahead and put Cade's things in my purse so that I don't have to also bring the diaper bag. And for a while I was using the diaper bag as my purse because it's a very nice diaper bag, but like it's just like too much, it's like excessive, especially like when you're going to dinner or like, you know, like you're going to eat at a restaurant. You don't have a lot of, I would just rather like one bag. I wanted to find one that was like this, that was like woven and brown, but bigger. And I saw on Mabel's website that they had this one. I think I remember looking online and it was like sold out online, but I'll link it if it is still available. But it was just a woven brown bag and it's so cute. It has one pouch here, a zipper, but it's just open, you know, so I can organize it exactly how I want it. Quite substantially larger, but not like massive, you know, like it's, I feel like it's a good size. So love this. And I've been wearing these flip-flops that I've kind of like worn out at this point. And I wanted like kind of like a summer to fall shoe, something that kind of would work for both. And I've been seeing girls, like cute girls, wear these types of shoes. And I was like, oh, like I need those. Like I really need those. I'll show you what they look like on. They're so cute. And I felt like they were perfect for like summer and fall, you know, and they're just like slip on. They're new, so they're not worn in at all. I feel like they're gonna kind of rub on the back of my foot for a little bit, but I'll maybe put like a little band-aid or something there so it doesn't hurt me too much, and then they'll kind of relax as I wear them. And I also went to Moleskine and got my favorite planner, and I have bought planners in between these, you know, from like I'll go to, you know, just a random store and get like a cute planner. No, the paper, Moleskine paper is like unbeatable. Just all through my corporate job, all through, like, love it. Mine expired in June, so I've been needing a new one. And it has like the days on one side and then a full page on the other, because I like to brain dump. I like to like get my thoughts out like every week on paper. I'll have meetings and I'll like, you know, write down things that are pertinent that week. So I really like that it has the space, but also enough space to like put in what the things that I need to do that day and that week. And Romeo and I have gotten to a point where we are fed up with our coffee mugs. They overflow. They're not quite big enough. Like the floral ones that I got, they're just like that much too small. So by the time we fill it with coffee and then put whatever we're gonna put in it, like a little bit of creamer or whatever, these, I got these in Anthropologie too, and the new ones I got from Anthropologie, but like they're like that much too small, but I love them, but they're too small. And I got 8 of them, and I'm like, oh, we're resorting not to use them. I've been resorting to using these, which are perfect. See, they're like taller, just that much taller, and these work. We were walking around Anthropologie and I was like, are you fed up with our coffee mugs? And he goes, yeah, it's so annoying. And I was like, okay. So I'm gonna put those, you know, like just a little bit higher in the shelf. I'm not gonna get rid of them, I love them, but it's just like for everyday use, it's like not worth it. So I saw these and I thought that they were pretty cute. It was like in their like more Parisian collection. They have like a whole Parisian line, and they had different colors, and they had these. Now, little deceiving because it's like, okay, these are a lot wider. They're shorter, obviously. I'm like, will these work? But we're gonna try it out. And they were blue. I thought they were so cool. And then I got some like PR sent to me. I think this might be jewelry. Ah, they're so cute. It's like a shell. How precious. And it's like short. I am a creature of habit. Like I like to put on jewelry and kind of wear it all the time and like never take it off. I haven't put on any like really today. But I have like essentials like that I wear like all the time. Like I never take these off a shower with them and stuff. But I have rings that I put on, you know, when I get ready. But I wanted like some more like fun jewelry that I can wear with like specific outfits. Look how cute. Fun things make you happy. You know what I mean? I'm putting this on right now. This is so cute. That's so cute. And this brand sent me some like different pants to try on, and I'll let you guys know how I like them. They were like barrel leg, and this brand Laundry Sauce reached out. They have like these really luxe like laundry pods, like detergent pods, and I got this scent French Saffron. What's going on? It's like a berry. And they smell really good. And they're little pods that you put in. I want to see how like the smell lasts. Let me know if anyone else is like this. When you get something in your head, specifically with me, it's something like creative that like is in my head and I need to like see it in real life and I need to work on it. I like dive into it's all consuming. It's like there's probably something else I'm supposed to be doing and I know that. I have a list of things I need to do, but this is consuming my thoughts. So I'd rather just like stop and do it so that I can move on. I'm doing things. My candle brand has come so far and I have so many more scents now than when I launched the brand. Obviously, it's been 1.5 years now, or almost 2 years, which is insane. Definitely more the years than that just working on it, but since we launched and since I originally designed the website, and I had this idea to collect a lot of vessels, a lot of candles, and collect them all together and light them all and create a really beautiful artistic moment for a picture. For the website. And so I'm working on it and it's looking like so good. So I'm using like some candle holders to lift up the vessels, which I think is like stunning. And so I'm using books and lifts, just things to elevate the vessels in different ways. I took these flowers out of my big vase because I want this in the center, but these weren't it. These faux flowers. I really like this plant that I have outside, so I'm gonna cut some and bring it in so that I can have it like kind of like weeping. And it has like some deep red, kind of red orange, and I want that to be a recurring color through some of my photography when we launch for fall. So I'm kind of like, you know, gearing up for that. But this is gonna be like a core collection of everyday candles that are always available on the website. So there's 5 total. I have some more purple and black ones that I can mix in, but I don't want it to read too dark. I've been taking care of my roses and they're all starting to bloom. So I'm convinced my granny is making them bloom so beautifully this year. They look so good, like they're so full. This is the flower that I think is always so interesting. You guys commented what it was called and now I forgot, but I'll put it on the screen. I love this one. I have a big plant of it around here. So I wanna cut some of these. Let's see if 2 stems will work. I have a lot on my mind too, like doing something with my hands. That's why I've always loved my projects. Doing something with my hands, being creative, pouring myself into a project always makes me feel better and just feels like I'm doing something constructive. With candles too, I feel like such a time crunch when I light the candle. I like to stage it and make sure everything is in the perfect spot before lighting the candles, just so that I don't have a lot of tweaking to do after. I'm gonna take a test shot and see if there's any like weird things or things overlapping odd. Part of me wants to use like a solid backdrop. And there's one particular thrift store by me that usually has kind of the things I'm looking for. I'm looking for a serving platter, but not the serving platter you're thinking of, not the wooden wicker one that I think I am going to take your guys' advice and just like try and make it, like try and DIY what's in my head for that one. This one, I'm actually looking for a metal one, and particularly silver. And I know that's so bizarre for me. Silver's been having like a comeback for a little bit. It's been weaving its way back into like contemporary decor. I'm warming up to the idea of silver. I'm not fully there, but you know, it can work in some ways. Like I'm into mixing it. I'm not into fully abandoning my brass. Like I will always love brass over silver or gold over silver, but you know, it's a possibility. So they have that type of like serving platter silver things at this thrift store. So I want to take a look. Maybe some like decorative bowls, like small bowls that are in silver, just like get some props to shoot like some candle displays and different like setups. This one has lots. Let's go see what we can find. Literally what I came for.
That's what you came for?
Literally.
That's
oh my god, so many. Wait, I have options.